Keep your eyes closed and keep your attention onto your breath. So notice, how do you feel when you inhale? And how do you feel when you exhale? What is your body and your mind telling you? Do you feel a sense of connection between the mind and the body? Maybe a more sense of presence, grounding. And just allow yourself to notice. We have such a busy day with so many things going on, and meetings and responsibilities and traveling, and we're always busy. Having the time to just sit and notice is like magic. This is the moment when you get to fully connect with yourself and notice what's going on. Where is this sense of exhaustion coming from, right? So clearing down the mind, clearing your thoughts. And you can slowly open your eyes and make your way into a wide-legged child's pose. Okay, and if you want, you can always grab a cushion or something to let your body relax on. Wide-legged child's pose. So open your legs nice and wide. Bring your chest towards the floor. And the idea here, and I'm going to put it on our stopwatch, the idea is that we just let gravity do the work. And the wider you open your knees apart, the more you're going to sink and feel into the hips. And just let these layers open up, find space through them. And if you ever feel any type of discomfort, it's just a matter of maybe bringing the legs quieter together or lifting your chest a bit more. And just breathe, really. You can always come onto your forearms and just stay here, or you can just sink the chest down. We're going to stay here for 3 full minutes. And this is a moment to really find some silence in the midst of all this chaos and responsibilities and noise that we have going on in our mind and our body surrounding us. So allow gravity to just weight you down. Open up these spaces and relax. We have 1 more minute to go. So just feel into it. How does the body respond? How is your breath reacting? How is your mind responding? Is your mind wanting to stay? Is your mind wanting to leave, get out, move? And take a deep breath in through the nose. And a long breath out. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. One more deep breath in. And a long breath out. And very, very slowly, we're going to start making our way back up. Slowly, so press your hands down. No rush here. Be gentle. Be subtle. Start lifting your upper body. Start moving your hips. Feel into it. We've just worked a few deep layers of our hips. It might be quite dense. Bring the knees slightly in. Lean forward, and we're going to come into a half frog, okay? So you can slowly come forward. Bend your left knee at a 90-degree angle and sink the hip. Extend your right leg back and sink your hip. Yeah, so you can stay here. So your leg is open up to the side. Open it out to the side of the mat. Yeah, so it's in an L shape. And press that hip down. And you can stay here on your forearms, or you can sink your chest down, forehead down, and just feel into it. Feel into that left hip. We're going to stay here on this leg for 2 minutes. Just press that left hip down, or just let gravity press it down. Breathe. Allow yourself to really connect with these deeper tissues that are quite rigid, are quite dense, are quite tense, right? When is it that we actually find these specific postures and sit in them for over a minute, just really feeling what it causes in the body, what it causes in the mind, and how our mind reacts to these moments where we put ourselves in this place of maybe discomfort. Are we trying to run away from it? Are we trying to stick with it? Are we trying to learn from it? We have 1 more minute to go, so really feel into it. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 1 more deep breath in. And long breath out. And slowly we're going to start coming out of this pose. So you can lift the upper body, start lengthening the left leg all the way back, slowly, gently. Ooh. Feel into that left hip. Adjust. And we're going to take the same thing onto the right. So bend your right knee at a 90-degree angle. Open that right foot out. Your right foot and your ankle is aligned with your knee. Yeah, there you go. And just press that hip down, or just let gravity push you down. And then sink. Just feel into it. Breathe into it. We have one more minute to go, so just give yourself the attention of what is going on. How is my body responding? How is my mind responding? What is it that I'm feeling? And take a deep breath in through the nose and a long breath out. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. And very, very slowly, we start coming out of this pose. We're going to slowly, gently stretch that right leg back. Ooh, feel into that hip. We're going to take the full variation now. So lift your hip up a bit, walk your knees in towards the body. Yeah, open up. And if you want here, because this can be quite deep after a few minutes, okay, we're going to stay here for a whole 4 minutes. Stop, reset. So you can always have a little cushion underneath your chest if you'd like, okay, just for support. Yeah, so in Yin Yoga, we can use as many props as we feel necessary, as our body feels that it needs. It's just giving us extra support. And just feel into it, relax. Remember, and if you feel any discomfort, it's just a matter of readjusting, of moving a bit, of finding that extra yumminess in that ouch, and just let yourself.
My feet are they supposed to be close to my bum, or are they supposed to be?
No, you open your feet nice and wide. The knees and the feet and the heels, they're on the same line, and the knees are apart, aligned with your hips. So this is like really, it's kind of like a frog. It's called frog pose. So feel as if you feel like a frog. Open these legs nice and wide. Right away, you should really feel it. This is quite, it's quite tense, right? But can you imagine we're going to be here for 4 minutes? So sink into it. Feel, breathe, notice, find that extra yummy space, right? We have all this tension stored in the body, specifically in our hips, with all the traumas and all the pain we've been through in this lives and past lives. So by just allowing the breath to control this, to lead us deeper into this release, so much tension can go away. Or we can just, in another level, connect to this pain in another way. It's a matter of really connecting the mind and the body and the breath. So breathe into it. We have 1 more minute to go, so just allow yourself to sink and feel. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale completely. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale completely. One more deep breath in. And exhale completely. And very, very gently start making your way back up. Slowly bringing your legs together. Sliding your hips inwards. Ooh, feeling in. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah. Wiggle through it. Move around it. How does that make you feel? Just give it a little wiggle. Yeah. Feel into it. How is your body responding? Move around. Breathe. And from here, we're going to step our left leg forward. Left leg is at the outer edge of your mat. Sink your hip down. Maybe extend that right leg deeper. And we have a few options here, okay? We can stay onto our hands. We can open our knee out to the side, rolling onto the outer edge of our left foot. We can come onto our forearms. We can bring a cushion underneath our chest and hug that cushion. It's really a matter of feeling. And we're going to stay here for 2 minutes. So your left knee is bent and your left foot is down onto the floor. You're actually stepping on the floor. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. It's here.
Yeah. Now sink the hip deeper. Breathe. I know this is quite tense, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. But just imagine how many layers you're actually letting go of, right? Even with all the sleep you didn't get this night, how much tension do you think is stored in your body that you get to release by just surrendering to it?
Yeah.
Breathe. You've got 1 more minute. You can do this. Breathe. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 1 more deep breath in. Long breath out. And slowly, we're going to start coming out of it. Press the hands down. Lift your upper body. Maybe walk your left foot inwards. Left hand outside the left foot. Wiggle your hip forward and back. Just feel into it. Wiggle it forward and back. How does it feel? Slowly slide that left leg back. We're going to take the right side now. Step your right foot on the outside of your right mat, on the right side of the mat. And from here, send your hip forward, slide that left leg back. Yeah, and that's going to feel like torture.
Yeah. The leg.
I feel the same. I'm like, oh my God, what did I put ourselves into? And just let it release all this rigid tension in the body. And explore. You can stay here, maybe slide the left leg back a bit. You can open the right knee out. You can roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. You can come onto your forearms, or you can just stay wherever it is that you were. It's just a matter of really feeling. It's a matter of finding comfort in the discomfort. So breathe into it. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a long breath out. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a long breath out. One more deep breath in through the nose and a long breath out. Slowly we start coming out. Press the hands. Ooh, walk your right foot inside your right hand. Wiggle into that hip. Lengthen your front leg. Ooh. Breathe. Send it forward and back. Forward and back. Move around. How does it make you feel? Slowly slide that right leg back. You can wiggle your hips from side to side here. Perfect. Now we're going to take Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. It was that pose you thought we were doing. So slide your left knee forward. Your left knee is going to go towards your left wrist, and your left foot is going to go towards your right hand. Slide that right leg back. Yes, there you go. Send your right hip forward and down. And you can stay here, or you can try and come onto your forearms. Or maybe you can find a cushion underneath you to relax. And we're going to stay in this pose for 4 minutes. So dive into this. Really allow yourself to feel the work. Let go of anything that's bothering you, that you feel that needs to be released. Just breathe into it. Breathe. One more minute to go, so really allow yourself to feel into the sensations. Sink into it. Melt. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. One more deep breath in, long breath out. Very, very slowly we start making our way up. So start lifting your upper body. Start coming out. Let your left hip drop down. Ooh. Yeah. Circle that right leg forward. Find an L shape with your left leg and bring your right ankle over your left knee. So find an L shape, literally L. So the left knee is aligned with your left ankle. Find an L shape here. And now we're going to take our right ankle and place the right ankle over the left knee. Yeah, and we'll find this huge gap here. Then we want the right knee right over the left ankle. So if your left ankle is quite squished in, open it out. Yeah, there you go. Now press your butt down onto the floor. Breathe in. And on the exhale, you can bring your hands onto your knees and you can stay here. Or you can just let your weight sink down. And this is going to be 2 minutes. And that gap that we had between the ankle and the knee, it starts kind of like disappearing just because gravity is doing the work. Yeah, just sink. And notice, where is it that you can go? How far can you go? Take a deep breath in And a long breath out. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. And slowly, very slowly, my girl, we start making our way back up. Ooh. We can release these legs. You can just move them around if you want. Just feel into it. We're going to do the exact same thing, but this time on the right side. So lengthen your left leg back. Your right knee towards your right wrist. Right ankle towards your left wrist. Send that left hip down. Yeah. And you can stay here, or you can start sinking. Maybe you can come onto your forearms. Maybe you can drop completely. And this is a 4-minute. Breathe. We got 1 more minute to go. So breathe into it. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release. One more deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. We're going to slowly start making our way back up. Be gentle. Send your right hip down, move it around. Feel into it. Circle that left leg forward. And you can move your hips from side to side here if you feel like you need to. Yeah, so we're coming into that L seat. Find an L seat here. Make an L with your right leg. Left leg on top. Left ankle over the right knee. And you'll notice that maybe on one side you find more space than on the other side. And just breathe into it. And you can stay here. You can start sinking. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Slowly we start coming out. Release your legs. And you can wiggle your legs from side to side. We're going to start making our way onto our back. Lay down onto your back. And you can wiggle your hips from side to side just to release any tension. And we're going to bring the feet together and let your knees drop apart. And just let gravity push your knees down towards the floor. And this is kind of like that butterfly pose, but in a reclined position. And this is going to be for 3 full minutes. Hold on, hang in there. Breathe in. We have 1 more minute to go. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. One more deep breath in, long breath out. Now gently bring your hands right behind your thighs or your knees. And slowly start bringing your knees high. Very gently feeling into those hips. Ooh. Now you can move them around. Just feel into it. Could be quite shaky, trembling. And swing your legs from side to side. And whenever you feel ready, just lengthen your legs all the way forward. Let your feet drop. Your hands drop to the sides of the body. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And just allow yourself to surrender to your practice. In our final pose, Shavasana, feel the sensations and all the benefits of this subtle, more gentle work, allowing yourself to connect with your mind and body in a more deeper, denser level. Letting go of any tension and releasing any pain. Just let your body feel.